Hello friends, and greetings from Iceland. This is how Volcano looks today, early morning. It keeps erupting though at lower rates. Now we have two twin craters right next to each other, shooting lava with small lava jets, as you see. We will start with the most recent update from Icelandic Met Office, which was published today at around 5 o'clock. Volcanic activity at eruption sites near Sundhnukur remains stable. There is little to no earthquake activity in the dike or its vicinity. Land uplift in the area around Svartsengi has been slight since the dike intrusion and subsequent eruption began on March 16th. This suggests that less magma is accumulating beneath Svartsengi and it is instead flowing more directly out of reservoir through the eruptive fissures. However, there may be indication that uplift has increased in Svartsengi since then, but it can't be confirmed at this point. Measurements in the coming days will shed more light on this. Gas emissions today were mostly directed south of the eruption site towards Grindavik. Gas dispersion forecast can be found on Icelandic Met Office website. Altogether we have 5 craters erupting at the same time, though 3 to the right they are somewhat smaller than the 2 twin craters to the left. Gunnar Schramm, senior police officer in Suðurnes, which is the area which includes Grindavik, Keflavik and the airport, said this morning that lava almost spilled over defensive walls yesterday. The level in the lava pool that formed at L7 and L12 defenses was at one point close to their height. We thought the lava would actually flow over the defenses, but it went along the embankment towards the Melholtsnáma gravel mine, which is used by construction contractors in all projects around Grindavik. When the lava reached the gravel mine, the contractors working had to leave it. Later, a small amount of water flowed into the mine, as did a small quantity of lava. Lava also flowed towards Suðurstrandarvegur, South Coast Highway, but eventually stopped and didn't flood anything significant in that direction. Police of Suðurnes had a meeting yesterday and established a plan of action in case lava flooded the defenses. Ultimately, they decided to raise the embankment in the place where the lava pool meets it, and work is now underway to raise the wall in that section. And this is how the craters look from the back side, those 2 twin craters. Some 14 hours ago during the daytime, there you see cars are driving the airport highway forth and back, which is quite a distance from here, some 7 kilometers, but well visible on camera. Now, another big news from today: the new road had been laid over the new lava next to Blue Lagoon, as they did earlier during the previous eruption. Now it seems to be functional again. Some vehicles driving through it, but it hasn't been open to public yet. Now let's take a look at the most recent interview with the leading Icelandic expert on the volcanoes in Iceland, volcanology professor Thorvaldur Thordarson from the University of Iceland, and what he says regarding the current volcanic emergency north of Grindavik. The situation at the volcano today is very similar to what it has been earlier during the week. Says Thorvaldur, there is no or very little land rise at Svartsengi. Then the eruption is mostly confined to one crater now, and even if there is still some activity in other craters, it will end up being one crater anyway. How long this crater can be active is a question, he says further. I believe that the activity is dying out, albeit slowly, but there is certainly a possibility that the eruption will last longer. Although the activity has been fairly steady this week, the eruption has been fading out slowly, but it's hard to tell the difference from day to day. Thorvald says that everything indicates that the emitting magma is coming directly from the deepest storage chamber, which is at the depths of 10 to 15 kilometers, with little, if any, interference in the shallower storage chamber, which is at the depths of about 5 kilometers. It is the magma from the shallower magma chamber that has been causing land rises in Svartsengi and that area, and since it has shrunk a lot in recent times, I think it is likely that the magma just flows directly from the deepest storage chamber and continues upwards. This is what we have already discussed in our previous video. Thorvald says that in previous 3 eruptions during the past 3 months, magma stopped in the shallower storage chamber, but now this is the change and the difference which caused this eruption to be longer than the previous 3 eruptions in December, January and February. Previous 3 eruptions stopped when the shallower magma chamber was drained out, and they didn't resume until they were filled again, following a sustained land rise at Svartsengi. He adds that a balance has been established between what is flowing in and what is flowing out of the magma chamber and out of the craters. It's the same flow all the way through. If this flow continues, the eruption may last longer. I've been wondering, he says, if the flow out of the craters has been constant, but it seems to me that it has been gradually decreasing. That's why I think the eruption probably will not last very long, although that possibility certainly can't be ruled out. Thorvald believes that the outflow in the eruption now is close to 4-5 cubic meters per second, much less than we suspected early in previous video, which is similar to what it was for a long time in Gelgadalur Valley back in 2021. But when the outflow gets down to 3 cubic meters, I think you can say that it's going to die out little by little. As mentioned, the long lava tongues have not moved much in recent days, but rather the lava bed is thickening around the craters. But if lava pools start to form there, there is a certain risk that the crater will not hold the amount of magma that has arrived, and it will spill over the rim eventually, as it happened in Gelgadalur Valley in the summer of 2021. He says that the longer the eruption lasts, the more dangerous these lava pools are, and then the lava could flow further. However, if the eruption is decreasing in power, then this is less likely to happen. Yesterday, the Blue Lagoon employee had to go to the emergency room, I don't know if you know, due to gas poisoning. But he is now on the road to recovery. This is stated in the announcement from the Blue Lagoon. The employee was working outdoors in the vicinity of the lagoon. He had to seek medical help due to respiratory symptoms, and the illness is attributed to gas pollution. After the examination, he was allowed to go home and is now on the road to recovery. It seems that gas pollution hit the area where the work was done. The Blue Lagoon has been closed since the last eruption, so there were no visitors in the area except some of the employees. The The notice from Blue Lagoon says that the security guards of the lagoon carry gas meters and that the air quality around the lagoon is monitored. There are also local gas meters in several places, both indoors and outdoors. However, there was no such meter in the area where the person was working yesterday. The police and the labor inspectorate are informed about the matter, and cooperation with the Icelandic Met Office has already been requested regarding the further installation of measuring equipment in the Blue Lagoon activity area in Svartsengi in order to be able to monitor the air quality in more detail, according to the announcement. Experts from the engineering firm APLA are said to lead that work. We are of course disturbed by this incident, and we take it very seriously. The management of Blue Lagoon reports we are on good terms with the employee in question, and we are very grateful that it didn't turn out worse. We would like also to thank our employees who responded quickly and well, says Helga Arnardóttir, manager of Blue Lagoon Sales, Operations and Services, in the announcement. This map had been published by Icelandic Met Office in the Institute of Earth Sciences 2 days ago on March 20th, and it shows the thickness of lava on the ongoing eruption site. Over 16 meters thick at its thickest parts. The map is for the lava thickness, and the red shades plotted are for lava thickness from just this eruption. Purple shades are outlines of previous eruptions at Sundhnukur crater. Average lava flow from the craters during the days 2 and 4 of the eruption was about 14.5 cubic meters per second. Not the initial rate, but the steady rate afterwards. Similar lava flow to that measured in the eruption Silfagradarsfjall 2021-23. The area of lava has reached 5.58 square kilometers, and its volume is about 20.9 million cubic meters. And situation remains unchanged. Lava didn't reach the pipe. Here it's still 100 meters away. The flow stopped flowing. Now they made the road over the lava. It's possible to drive, but the area remains closed. And here, as you know, lava spilled into the quarry next to Hagafell, which had been used to build the berms, the walls around Grindavik. And it hasn't reached yet the road or the ocean to the south, so if Volcano keeps erupting, it's obvious that more lava will flow to the south and to Blue Lagoon, as there is no activity whatsoever further north, only to the south. Now a few words regarding the lava flow which reached Melhotl, the quarry. I marked it with a red circle. That's where we have the quarry, and the red arrow shows the direction of this lava flow. As you know, one of the active lava flow fronts has now reached the quarry at Melhotl, right here where the circle is, which is north of the town of Grindavik and north of the lava which spilled back in January. And north of protective walls, of course. This active lava flow is about 2 kilometers from the vents, and it looks like the lava is reaching its critical length, and if that is correct, then it will start to spread at this location without much lengthening. We speak about the red dot here north of Grindavik. General lava acts as a natural protective barrier, of course.
At this point we will finish our update. I wish you a good night or good morning wherever you are, and have a blessed Saturday. All the best, peace and blessings from Iceland. God bless.